Shalom, I welcome you to our Sunday reading reflection. I can request that we journey together as we learn more and more. Thank you. A reading from the Gospel according to Matthew. Now the 11 disciples went to Galilee to the mountain to which Jesus had directed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and said to them, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you, and I am with you always to the close of the age." The Gospel of the Lord. This Sunday is called the Solemnity of the Ascension of Christ. Literally, the Ascension took place 40 days after the resurrection, and that accrued to Thursday the other week, but it was moved to Sunday. Being the solemnity, in this Sunday you are going to hear about the works that Jesus did, and how he ascended into heaven, and the promise that he gave to us all as Christians. And so then, in the first reading we will be hearing that Luke is giving an expression about Jesus' resurrection and is being with the disciples. And now he was with them and gave his final instructions before he was taken up to heaven, before he ascended into heaven. And in the second reading, Paul is praying to the people of Ephesians, asking God to give them the Spirit so that they may be able to understand that God is there for them and is giving them a hope of an inheritance in heaven. And then in the Gospel, as we have just heard, Christ had commanded the disciples to go to the mountain of Galilee, where they went as Jesus had directed them. But then, there he gives them instructions that we are to guide them in their ministry. And so then, in this Sunday, we learn about 3-4 things which are very essential to us all as Christians. First, there is a very great commission that was given up to the disciples. Jesus told the disciples, "Go and make yourself a great nation. Go and make disciples." And then by making disciples, they were able to continue with the works of Christ that he had instructed them to do. Also, in this Sunday, very well we can see the institution of the sacrament of baptism, whereby Jesus is telling the disciples they should baptize the new disciples that are gathered in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And that is something which is literally done every day wherever we have new people converting to Christianity. Not only converting, anybody who just confesses to be a Christian, they must be baptized in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And also, in the Great Commission that Jesus gave the disciples, we as Christians were also given the duties, were also told that whatever we do, we must be aiming to bring new disciples to Christ. May people see in whatever that we do, the Christ new. And by that, we will be able to continue the Great Commission that was given to each and every one of us. Let's get apostles, let's get disciples who are ready to work and die for Christ. And also, in this Sunday, we are being prepared for the following week's Sunday, that is the Ascension Sunday, the Pentecost Sunday, where the Holy Spirit is going to descend upon the apostles. And with this Holy Spirit is the one that joins with God the Father and the Son during the baptism. And also, we are told of the Holy Spirit, the Ascension, which is there. Jesus ascended to heaven. And also that's telling us that wherever he went is also upon to us to look up to where he went. Let's not be aiming to things of down here below, but our target should be in heaven above. Thank you.